Welcome back to the Blox, the greatest show on entrepreneurship. What you'll see here is the largest live-in startup competition ever created. Entrepreneurs from all walks of life have been chosen from across the country to compete in an effort to be crowned the best startup on the Blox. Half are small businesses and half are scalable startups. The stages of business range between pre-launch all the way up to companies already earning millions of dollars a year. The entire thing is a 24-hour-a-day game competing in a series of workshops, one-on-one consults, pitches, and exercises. Bloxers will be ranked from first to last in real time throughout the entire experience, with the current leaders wearing the red jerseys.
And the evaluation of their business and how they're evaluating that.
I think it was easy because I know my business inside and out. Obviously, I've worked in it for the last 13 years. Myself, I'm an introvert, so it's always a little bit difficult getting in front of a group of people and talking about things like that, though. My company is at the level of traction and raising $1 million. At this stage of my business, I would roughly be selling 20% of my business. The type of venture capital firm I would seek to raise money from would have in their thesis that they are interested in home services, marketing and CRMs, and automation and AI.
Then two other people are going to win most valuable. This tends to be have to do with how far along they are, what I believe their valuation is if they were to sell their company tomorrow. A lot of this has to do with revenue that's coming in, and so it's meant to pay tribute to some of the people that are very far along, and there are, some of you have probably found some of them, some of you guys are pretty darn far along. The idea of this exercise is I'm going to be asking a shitload of questions in rapid fire way. You're gonna have no idea when I'm coming at you or what I'm gonna say, and I need you to answer it incredibly fast, because if you talk for too long, I'll cut you off and move to the next person, and that would be embarrassing. How do you describe your differentiator?
My differentiator is that we can target down to actual neighborhood levels for SEO. So the way I explain it to my customers is, if you've ever been to a hotel and stepped outside and decided that you wanted to find a happy hour near you or whatever, that's Google is going to serve those results based upon distance. Hello, my name is Duane Baumgartner and I own City Ranked Media. Most of what we do is deliver leads for service area types of businesses like plumbers, HVAC, pest control, roofers, stuff like that. So we do that by doing search engine optimization, web design, and various other types of advertising across the internet for small business owners. This year we should hit 5 million in annual sales, and this last year we also made the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in America list as well. I do have 2 daughters. We went to Europe this last summer for my oldest's graduation. My youngest is very active in volleyball, and we love to do quads and motorcycles on the dunes in the summer. Ever since I started my business, I self-funded and bootstrapped everything from the ground up, and I think that's made it a challenge to grow sometimes, but I did retain all the ownership and equity in the business because of that, and I think we grew organically because of that. Not quite fair when it comes to service area businesses such as plumbers, roofers, HVAC, stuff like that. And so back in 2011, I began to start reverse engineering a particular website's schema markup, and was able to mix that in with something that Google had released at the time called Google Neighborhood. And between that and some siloing on websites and being able to pass the link authority up using schema markup on websites.
So to be clear, you're selling these services to the inside of the websites that you're selling to others.
Yeah, absolutely, that's part of our service.
To a certain extent, you're almost more of an SEO company than a...
Well, that's only one of our products. So we do full stack development. So right now we're also, that process used to take us 180, 200 hours to deploy it on one website. We've gotten that process down to like 6 hours now, using AI and some machine learning built into there.
We had a full class on valuation, right? So picking the most valuable by the person who taught it should be a little easier. I did everything that I taught you guys, I promised. I even pulled out the slides and I redid all my calculations. And no matter how many times I inputted it, I could not figure out a way to do it with any less than 3 teams. And because it's my game, 3 people will be winning this category in no particular order. City ranked.
I think it's validation for all the hard work I put in the last 13 years. Yeah.